We gonna get it going, guys. We waiting on YouTube. If you like heat, move to Florida. You tell them, Gene.
YouTube.
Here we go. First thing first, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Can you guys hear us, see us? Do we got a good stream? Everything's good. What's going on, Bigfoot world? Where everybody at, man? Let's get it started. Hopefully they send the notifications out on time. Fred had the shit as soon as I hit live. Always something. Let's get this fixed. Where you can see my ugly ass mug a little bit better. All good over here. That's what's up, Bigfoot Mama. Good to see you, Bigfoot Mama. I hear you, Dorothy, talking shit. Thanks, Geneva. TM, Wildlife Refuge. There is a trail called Jeff Friend. I just found it YouTube. Anyone know how the trail got its name? Any relationship to your family? Should do a fundraiser to send you there. That'd be cool. I gotta check that out, TM. You see that? The TM said there's a wildlife refuge. What's that? Sorcerer. There's a trail called Jeff Friend.
That's crazy.
Thanks, Lee. We're gonna get it good, guys.
I'm nervous. I had to blow my nose. I couldn't breathe.
How's your grandbabies doing? They all right. Spoiled as shit. Make sure he wash those hands. I hear you.
I had to blow my nose.
What's going on, Mom? Good to see you. You did Jeff Friend Trail. I'm gonna check it out. At Jeff Friend. What's up, Mark? I see everybody jumping in here. They're getting their notifications on time. That's what's up. You know. Cynthia, there's something coming. I got a whole series coming up. We'll talk about that. I went out. I've been out there. I just haven't uploaded anything yet. This month, guys, this month of August is pretty much shot. It's been nothing but shit. So I'm not going to just keep uploading on to this month. I'm going to wait until Monday, the 30th. Starting Monday the 30th, I'm going to have Into the Woods Bonanza. We're going to be out there 2 months straight, back to back, every day with nonstop videos, guys. That's my vow to you. 2 months worth of videos nonstop every day. But guys, I went out there the other day. There's some shit going on. What happened? Geneva Bernard said, "What's up?" I'm putting a bunch of Twinkies in Mikey's backpack. Money Mike, bike back pocket, and then let him loose at night.
That's messed up.
You trying to get Money Mike tore up? That'd be funny to watch, though.
So
that'd be great entertainment.
Over to the trail. Don't look in the back.
That'd be great entertainment. But let's get into it, guys. It's 46. I don't know where everybody's at. There's a game tonight. But anyways, guys, I went deep down into the ravine, headed into the spiders are crazy. You have no idea. They're bad out there this year. But I went down into the maze area to check up on that peanut butter, see what's going on in that area. And then I cut down and crossed over into where we filmed Bigfoot in the Hole. That was crazy. That was that was nuts by myself. But I ain't going to tell you too much about what happened out there. But one thing I did find, I found two things that caught my mind, a few things actually. But the main things that you want to look for into them videos, what did you get, a new vehicle? Not yet, Gene. Not yet. I seen them comments that you've been posting on Facebook. I'm going to get a new ride eventually. It takes time, man. You just don't start. I mean, you do make money overnight as a manager, but I got other priorities to get a hold of, like another camera. I'm investing in another camera. I got tired of the shit that I just bought. It's too shaky. I'm gonna look into a stabilizer for it, but I'm gonna get another one as well. But what I was saying was one of the things that I found going up into the maze was like Fred didn't even see it yet. I'm gonna show him after this live stream. These piles of crap was, I mean, it's definitely not a bear by any means, but definitely when you watch it, let me know in the comments what you think that crap belongs to. These turds are like as long as my arm. I've never in my life seen anything this massive. It looks like a combination between some kind of nuts, berries, some tree bark, some shredded up tree bark in it. It's and there's like four, five, six, maybe massive, gigantic piles to where something's coming back repeatedly in the same spot and using that as a tool. It's in the area. It's telling me that it's not a bear. There's no doubt in my mind. I don't think it's a bear. But leave in the comments when you watch it what you think it was that left that. And right up from it, there's a bone pile that I found. But that's it. That's all I'm going to tell you what happened in the series coming up.
Said her mom died Thursday.
Who?
Sandra Cannon.
That's sad. That's sorry to hear that,
I'm
Sandra.
sorry about that. Let's see what people talking about. I figured to mention that.
Definitely gonna have to send some prayers over Sandra's way. That's sad to hear. It's been a bad year for that. Bad year.
It was a bad year all around, really.
I should have taken
We
their
got bad
pics.
few years.
These next series coming up, Lee. I got everything on video. I had a tree pushed down in front of me again. This was the second time since I've been doing this that a tree pushed down not even 20 yards away from me. And nothing there, nothing around it, nothing standing there. This tree just pushed right over at me. While I was standing there fighting a spider, actually. I was fucking screaming over a spider and trying to get it off of my hat. It was hanging off of my hat, and I'm flipping out over it. And 20 feet out in front of me, this tree just gets pushed over.
You probably standing there watching you scream, you scared, you push the tree down.
He said, "Watch this one." I did scream, man. I ain't gonna lie, I did.
Bigfoot sitting there holding the tree, looking at him. He screaming. Bigfoot pushes the tree down, jumping.
He back down and locked down. I'm sure it's going to spread like wildfire. It'll be back over this way too. That sucks. That lockdown shit for the birds, man. We deserve our freedom, no matter what. But it's been an interesting trip out there. There's a lot of spots I want to check that I didn't even run it by. Yeah, definitely don't go in the woods this year because them spiders are every couple feet. I was sword fighting them today, man. I was sword fighting a lot. It's like every 5 feet there's a whole spider web.
So many videos walking through the woods with
Getting through them spiders.
We just didn't care.
Especially at night. Them spiders is,
I don't think we just didn't care then.
we just kept walking right through that shit. What is the flickering behind you? Oh, that's my candle. My smell good candle. Why you should be looking at me, at us. Why you looking behind me? We ain't good enough. You got your first vaccination? That's what's up, Geneva. I ain't getting it. I'm gonna take my risk on that shit. I just heard too many rumors, seen too many videos. I ain't even going down that rabbit hole tonight. I got some other things going on. But what we gonna talk about first? Let's see. One of the things that happened this week. Oh shit, there's a few things I want to talk to you guys about. You are supposed to be fearless out there. Shit. I'm fearless until things start jumping on me and running at me. And Fred, he don't help none because he'll sit down, crack up. He'll be cracking up. He ain't no help at all. This big ass black dog was coming at me full force one day. I swear, flying, teeth out, drooling. I was like,
There was a
oh
bunch of
my
dogs.
God, I was about to freak. And they come flying
We
at
come out
me.
the woods on this property.
They didn't even chase him, these racist ass dogs.
Yeah,
They was chasing me
they messed
around
up.
Fred. I'm running circles
He's-
around Fred. And this dog's in my ass, trying to bite me in my ass. And this dude across the field whistles finally. The dog never once tried to get Fred. He never once tried to move.
Didn't look at me.
He just stood there while I'm running circles around him and the dog's trying to bite my ass. This dude finally whistles and the dog went straight back to the dude. Man, that's what saved my ass. But also Fred standing there like a beanpole saved my ass too, because he wasn't moving. He just stood there and gonna let me get ate up. He didn't try to grab the dog, kick the dog, no shit like that. He just stood there.
Dog, that was half the size
It
of me.
was huge. That was a massive dog. My heart was in my ass. I thought I was dead. If that dude didn't whistle, I was dead.
He was gonna eat us both. He was gonna eat us both.
He was big.
He was
heading to the woods.
I seen it first. I said, Jeff, there's a dog. He said, what dog? I said, Jeff, there's a dog. He finally sees it. This dog barreling through this field at us. Didn't even bark, it just running straight at us. I'm like, Jeff, there's a dog. He didn't bark until like 5 feet in front of us.
I know. He was coming full force across that field straight at us. I turned around, see teeth out. Oh my God. I started running circles around Fred. He definitely wanted my ass.
He come up and just started running. He started chasing. I was like, don't run.
Definitely wanted my ass. There was no doubt about it. Why didn't you call Chuck Norris? Shit. I didn't have time to call anybody. I was running around Fred.
Just come out the wood line into this field.
And here comes this dog straight at us. That was nuts.
It was from my house all the way down to the bottom of the field. If that guy wasn't outside, it probably ate us. At least ate him.
He definitely would have. He wanted me. He's barking. You can hear teeth chapping right behind my ass while I'm running around Fred. I thought he was going to kick him or something, anything. Just tackle him.
He just started biting at you.
I don't know what kind of dog it was. Maybe a heavy-set black lab or a shepherd.
Bigger lab.
It was a big dog, man. Bread spray all day. And I don't really want to hurt. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to mess the dog up. But that dog, he was an asshole. I definitely wanted to light that dog up that day. He was going to light me up. Is that thundering and lightning?
It was something. I hope not, because it's on this time.
Every week, man. Always thunder and lightning. But some of the shit that's been going on here, man, this week has been crazy. All right, let me tell you guys a story that's been going on in this house. I don't even know if I told you about it yet. It's been crazy.
If you'd have Mike, you would have pocket full of turkeys. You've never been in danger.
Right? I need to get Mike back into the woods, man.
It's hard to get them boys out there anymore. They have their own lives.
Yeah, they got their own shit going on. Mike's working, doing his own thing.
Now. It's hard to get them to do
Jeff
shit.
got his own family, bought his own house. He got his new car. He's doing big things.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm proud of him for a change. But what's going on in this house? Let me tell you a story first. Well, you guys know that about the shadows that's been going on. That wasn't a Chihuahua. I got a Chihuahua. I kicked the shit out of Chihuahua if it come at me like that. This was a big black.
It probably was the Paradox Fawcett Lab Shepherd mix, I'm thinking.
Might be a Lab Shepherd mix. But anyways, you guys keep sidetracking me on my story. Let me get my story out, and then you can talk shit on me. It wasn't a Chihuahua. It wasn't a little miniature Doberman picture. All right, I shouldn't have even told you about that story. But anyways, guys, you guys know about the shadows and shit that's been going on here. And the little things are starting to move around on my desk and things coming up missing. Well, it was like 3 days ago. 3 days ago, I was getting up, getting ready to go to work, right? And I couldn't find my keys. I usually leave everything here, my bags, my keys, my money, everything. So I get everything together and I can't find my keys. So I go in the living room to look for my keys. It wasn't a Pomeranian. Pomeranian. I swear. That's funny. That's funny, Brian. But anyways, it wasn't a Pomeranian. They're trying to say I was scared of this little tiny miniature fucking puppy running from it. That would have been funny to see on tape there. But I got some sage, as you guys know. I burnt sage here, and I did some prayers, and in the past, and then I just put the sage in the corner. My neighbor gave me some sage, so I did all that, and it really didn't stop the same activity going on. But these last couple of days, these last 3 days, well, 3 days ago, and then yesterday, right? So let me tell you a story. My neighbor down the street, this older lady, Diane, she's a subscriber. She got this. Ended up one of her relatives passed away, and she got a mirror, this old fashioned mirror, like handed down to her, and she put it in her hallway. And the next day after receiving that mirror, there was this writing, like with a finger on the mirror. It's talking about "I love you" and this date, like I think it was 10/9/2001 or some shit. 2000, I can't remember, but it showed up on the mirror. So she was in the living room taking pictures in the hallway of the writing on the mirror, and while she was doing it, she was showing her, I don't know if it was sister or relative, whatever. She was showing them the pictures of the mirror of what was written on it, and then there was this little tiny shadow figure that's showing up in the pictures like a little kid, like a little kid silhouette. So I said, man, you need this sage. I came up here, I got the sage, I took it down to her, and I handed it to her. I said, listen, you burn this all through the house, walk through the house, say a couple prayers, and this thing should go away. If not, you might have to get that mirror up out your house. But I give her, ever since I give her that, it's like this thing ramped up here bad. Because all right, now that brings us to like the present time. Day before, 3 days ago, I got up and was getting ready to go to work. I went into the living room to get my keys, and the hallway light was on in the hallway, and the light was shining into the living room to where you could see the light onto the floor, right? And I could see enough to see my keys on the coffee table. So I went to bend over to pick up the keys off the coffee table, and I seen in the light a whole figure go across right in front of me. I could see head, nose, lips. I could make out it was a dude, shoulders, all that. Just like walk down the hallway. My heart was pounding. I hurried up and turned around, and for like 20 minutes, I searched my house. I was looking through here. I was looking the cracks of the door to see if anybody was back there. I checked my closets, everything. There was nobody in this house. That shit was freaky. So the same thing the very next day, I'm sitting here, I'm drinking coffee, I get all my stuff together, I get ready to get up and go to work. I leave, I go around from here into the kitchen, and when I hit the kitchen, I see that my blind is pulled to the left. What the hell? I pulled out my phone and started filming this shit. It's not wires or nothing. There's nothing that's hanging on, resting on. This is like all string. These blinds are hanging on string. And I filmed, I walked over and I touched it and it went back to normal. Like something was holding the blind over it. I mean, that shit freaked me out. I got this shit on film. And I even tried to rest it up onto the doorknob to maybe try to debunk it. Maybe the blind was resting on it. I couldn't. I couldn't debunk that shit. I couldn't recreate it. Something was actually holding the blind to the left, all the way up against the wall. My heart was just like pounding in my chest. It freaked me out. I got that on film. And throughout this next series, I'm gonna cut it in there, and I'm gonna post that clip in there because I think I told the story on my trip to the maze. So you might have to hear this story twice, and I'll just throw that clip in between telling that story. But it blew my mind. And every day around the same time, shit's been getting crazy here. It's been picking up since I got the sage out my house. But the whole time that the sage was here in my office, really it really wasn't that bad. It was moving shit on in front of me or like out my peripheral, I'll see some shit. But now it's head on. I'm looking at it right dead head on. Watched it go down the hallway. That freaked me out. That scared the shit out of me. I didn't scream. I didn't, but I was panicking. I really thought somebody was in my house. I had nunchucks. I ain't gonna lie. I was ready to light some shit up. They're about to go swinging.
Nunchucks.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna swing the nunchucks at a ghost? He's
Fuck
gonna come
around,
back
knock
around.
myself out.
It's gonna go right through the person you're swinging at. Come back around.
But that's what's been going on this week inside my house, man. I got another story, one more story for you. At work, guys, after I got done out in the dark with the sword and everything, outside in my office doing my paperwork. What's going on in that? But I was doing my fairy girlfriends. I need a couple of those. But I'm sitting in my office, I'm doing my paperwork, I'm finishing up the day, and this other manager, he's an older guy, he sits down, talks to me. Well, he didn't really talk to me at first. He's over on the other side at his desk doing his shit, what he has to get done. And somebody going by down the hallway hollered in, there's that Sasquatch trying to crack a joke, you know what I mean? And after they walked by and left, that dude turned around. He was another manager. He's talking about, you know what? Years ago, he was real serious. He was real serious, and he's military built. He's like fresh out the Marines, and that's how he acts. That's how he treats his employees. Like he's a drill sergeant type. He's interesting, but he was telling me the story years ago. He was in the deep in these woods camping. He was going on a fishing trip deep down in these woods, down deep somewhere, and they set up. They hiked in all day, and then they finally set up tents. And through the night, they kept hearing whoops, tree breaks, snaps, tree knocks, rocks thrown at the tents throughout the night. He said there were sounds he never ever heard still to this day. He's never heard nothing like that. But he couldn't explain. But the next morning, they would never get out their tent either to go check it out. But the next day, when they woke up, got out of the tent, they went to go walk around the mountain ridge to see what it was, see what was going on, see if they could see any tracks. And they found footprints where it was like tiptoe digging in to climb up the hill. It was like a half a footprint. And he said that the breaks was like 9 feet in the air and they was all like broke and twisted the exact same way. And he knew what it was. I mean, and it was just surprising that he came to me with that story. He really don't talk much, but when he hit me with that story out of nowhere, after all this time we've been working together, that was interesting. It got my attention. Looks like my voice is disappearing. But it's cool just to hear different stories. People you wouldn't expect it to come at you and just tell you that story, something like that, or experience that they had that they've been through that they normally wouldn't even talk about, and he opened it up and it's great. So now he pretty much told me that he does believe it, that he does believe in them. He knows that they're there. He had his own experience. COVID, Jeff, what's his name?
Lou.
You're calling me out. I lied about on Bigfoot Odyssey about the evidence you found at Ohio Power. The only thing I found at Ohio Power was that sacrifice site. It's on video. And I don't even think I talked about that spot on that interview, did I?
Mm-hmm.
But Square Hammer, you're more than welcome to go check out that video. Definitely. What is the name of that video? It's got over half a million views. As soon as you log on to my channel, it's the first video there. Actually, uh, what did what is the name of that video? You're gonna make me go back and look it up.
Think we found something bad.
Exploring gone wrong.
I think it was Exploring Gone Wrong.
Yeah, something like that.
I think you were said about restraints and pools. Well, there was.
I'll tell you
bloodstains on it.
what it's called here in a
You
second.
said about the restraints.
It was a table. That's it. Maybe you should listen to your interview and hear what you said again. I don't have to do all that. I know what was there. I'm just looking at the name of the video so you can go back and check it out. Oh, you just watched the video a week ago because you did talk about it. Okay, well, that's what's up. You can check out that video for yourself, and I'm glad that I did talk about it. I am going to go back there one day soon. We've been planning on getting out there. We made a trip out there once, but we just didn't make it all the way out there. I didn't realize that it was that many miles out, and we ended up turning back around and come back.
It was like 3 hours in a walk, and it wasn't even close.
What are you trying to say, Square Hammer? I don't understand what you're saying. Are you saying I didn't find a ritual site? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm exaggerating and like lying is two different things too. Like, you know what I mean? It was a very creepy experience. You walk in the woods, you see this bloody table just in the
He
middle
is
of
a
nowhere,
pretty boy.
off a government trail, basically. Because there's a government gate on it, a city gate, something like that.
We're going to have to go back down in there. I ain't worried about that. I see that paradox puzzle. He called me a liar, but that's what I don't understand. Why is what I'm asking. I understand that he called me a liar.
Is this the same
That's
guy?
what's up.
Square Hammer, are you the one that was in the vehicle at Walmart?
Probably the old dude you talk about. Think we found something bad. Exploring Gone Wrong.
Yeah.
It's got 676,000 views. Check it out. Give me some more views. That's what's up. But that's what we found. That's what it is. And that's pretty much what I was talking about, if I talked about it. But that's what's up, man. I'm glad to have you call me out. Oh, he is.
He just said,
So what are you calling me out on, Square Hammer? And that is the old dude from Walmart.
he just said, I am.
That's funny.
You could have said hi.
You embellished the story and lied about what you found to make it more interesting on the Bigfoot Odyssey interview. That's interesting. You found a table. That's it. Is that it? There's no water rafting allowed in that area. The white water's right there. You're only allowed to go from upper Ohio Powell to the lower Ohio Powell. From any point further than that, you'll get fined. Check your facts before you start running your chops. And get back in line before you get blocked out.
And there was plastic over the table. You can see the table was plastic coated. It was like a wooden table. Then they like screwed a
And that's
half-inch, 3 or quarter-inch thick.
that's
piece of
4
plastic.
years ago. You're 4 years late, buddy. We did that video 4 years ago.
Yeah, I was there too. It was a Bigfoot Odyssey thing.
Somebody cleaning fish on the table. Where are the mods for this channel?
Where was the fish kills?
No, don't block them. Don't block them at all. Moderators do not block this old dude. He's interesting. I'm not trying to make y'all to be a jerk. I'm just not understand what you're saying. To be honest with you,
We really did find
I went down in there. I see some crazy shit. I must call
There's
what I
a,
see, and
there's
that's what
a-
I seen.
There was that kid's footprint.
I'm not
in the
sure
mud.
what you're. There's nothing to lie about.
There was
It's on
only
film.
one shoe. Like it was a little weird area.
The little kid's footprints down
In
there.
the mud, and then the one shoe. We found that one shoe of the little kid.
Does Bigfoot enjoy what pickled eggs?
Mhm.
You're funny, Les. That's what's up. No, don't give him a timeout, man. He's all right. Square Hammer's cool. He ain't doing that, man. I just don't think he understands what he's talking about.
Right.
Yeah, you're right, Paradox.
There
But
was one misconstrued fact. Like we did really find the bloody table. Whether it was set of restraints on it. Some people embellish things. Some people over exaggerate. Who wouldn't in that situation? You have an interview with some of the top person. Of course you want to embellish a little bit. But what we did find is on video. We didn't lie about that. If we tell you that there's a 10-foot tall Bigfoot standing behind that tree so you can watch it, doesn't mean it really was there. I wouldn't use that example, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's called publicity.
that don't make no sense.
Right? Saying that you was lying about it. There was
What's
definitely
there to
table.
lie about?
If you,
Actually, do both because you gave him Bigfoot Odyssey some views. Check out that video on
check
Bigfoot
both out, yeah.
Odyssey channel and check
I liked
out
it.
my
That was
video.
fun.
Because I'm telling you, September, October, you'll have some videos coming your way every day for the rest of this month. Definitely
I
check
can
them
see
out,
if it was
guys.
something that we couldn't prove, but we literally filmed that video. You know
That's
what I
all
mean?
we do. That's all we ever did. We go in there and we film what we do. We'll walk through there, decide what we want to check out, and we go check it out.
I don't think they were cleaning fish strips. I didn't see the scales. I looked for them. And there was cups hanging in the tree. What was the cups for? There was little like Dixie cups or something. Like that pack of Dixie cups literally hanging in the tree from the string.
You look for honest people. How about you're in the local area? Why don't you hit me up on Messenger? We'll take that trip together instead of trying to be a jerk on my live stream. You know what I mean?
You can just come out and say,
We can
hey,
go
I'm
do that
from
shit together. I'm not an asshole. I'll be at the bottom at the end of the day. I done took how many people out into my locations. You're more than welcome to come out there with me. Let's hit that spot together. It's been 4 years since I've been there. Let's hit it back there together, and you tell me what the fuck it is.
I would love to get some else
But
on it.
let's get back on a good note before I mess around and block my friend Square Hammer. That's as fair as I can be. You want to go out there and we go check it out together. We'll make a video, film it, us going in together, like I did the last time 4 years ago.
We found
Other
the
than
bags
that, man, just put it to sleep because I'm trying to enjoy the rest of my night. Anyways, Bigfoot world, let's get it cracking. They wasted like 10 minutes of my time. We could have been talking about something more interesting.
something more relevant and important.
Yeah, right. It's just bullshit. And I got plans after this, so you guys ain't gonna put my mood down because like I said,
And that Bigfoot Odyssey, wasn't that like 2 years ago?
I'm done with that
I don't know, I
conversation.
just,
Shit just got here, need a beer. Hey, I will have one here in another 20 minutes. I need a break, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting out and enjoying myself tonight. I'm gonna drink one or two, do some pool, and call it a fucking day. Everybody sit back and do what Thomas said. How's your vehicle running? It sucks, man. It sucks. I'm getting it. I'm trying to get right when it comes to these vehicles. ADG. You're probably right, man. I try to keep it laid back. That's how I am at work too. I try to keep a laid back environment. I ain't trying to have no hostile bullshit going on. So what about pranks in my house? Nah.
We need to do that too. We need to get some people to come out to live with us. We've been looking. So if he's one of these people who's local, we come on, welcome to come to lose.
I see paradox. I'm just checking out you guys' comments, man. I'm still here. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to quit. Why? Because some old man come on here and call me a liar. He's welcome to come out here anytime he wants. Hit me up on Messenger. I took this crazy lady out there, too. Remember
Yeah, I
Into
remember
the
that.
Woods with Deb?
Yeah,
She
bro.
tried to kill all of
I
us.
remember that.
So I got to
That
be
was all
careful. I got to be careful taking these nuts out there. I found something bad. Yeah, I just looked it up. It's think we found something bad
It's the most
exploring
popular
gone
video we
wrong.
have.
It's 676K views
It's not hard to find.
when I was 150.
He's just helping us because that means more people's gonna go watch it.
There's always I ain't worried about that. Jeff, hopefully I was talking about Lee. What Lee said. Jeff, hopefully all goes good for. Like I said, guys, this next I hear you, Paradox. But these next series coming up, let me know what you think these piles of crap's coming from. I don't see no bear. I poke at it a couple times. These logs as long as my arm. They're as fat as my arm. They're huge. I don't know what animal this could have came from. And I already told you what I think that's in it. But anyways, he kind of. I found a couple tracks too while I was up in there. And
Is that
that's
the maze?
headed up to the maze. And then I went down into Bigfoot in the hole and cut up around that and
Oh,
shit.
you went through that too?
Mary was cool. Hey, Brad, I forgot about that one, man.
Who?
What was her name? That psychic? Into the Woods with a psychic?
Who's ever dead?
No, that's Into the Woods with a nut. Yeah. What was that psychic's name we went to the woods with?
Oh, I don't remember. That was when me and you had fallen out. We was talking with her.
Into the Woods with fucking. You might be right. I'm not sure. Jeff, hopefully all goes good for you. You might be able to get back into the woods for overnight camping. I talked about it for October. I've been trying to get in some time off of work for a week, like a week off in October.
We were supposed to do it in August, but they canceled
They
it.
they kicked me off of it and then talked shit after they did me dirty on it. But October, I'm trying to go out for a week, take a week up into get a hold of Larry, see if we can spend a week up in that cabin, 5 days throughout October, and see what happens. But either way, we're gonna be out there. That was her channel, Adrian. Need to buy a real Jeep.
I'm going for
I
a
ain't
walk
got a
with you.
Yorta. Or oh yeah, I do got a Ford. I ain't a fan of Fords either. My next one won't be a Ford. I'm losing my voice already. Roger ain't here yet.
Oh, did Crystal tell you that somebody come up to her sheets and was like screaming to her about getting into the vehicle?
Getting into my vehicle.
Yeah.
Tall, skinny, blonde chick.
All three.
I'm on Friday Night Live.
What was saying? But that's another thing too. Like they recognize the car. And There's a lot of that going on. That guy from Walmart.
This Friday Night Live turn this shit. No Fours here. I ain't getting another one. Great video, Mike.
Don't take any shots of it.
Hey Kathy. I need something to keep me warm at night, man. October nights get cold. I ain't trying to be up there cuddled up with Fred in front of the bonfire and shit. This ain't Brokeback Mountain. That's not going down up there. Kathy trying to set me up.
Brian said he just went to the bathroom with me.
He tried to. I couldn't get the lock off. I couldn't get it open. He had to go to the bathroom with me to the house.
Brian was talking about the paradox. Paradox says he's going for a walk. He's taking us with him. Brian said, "Well, you go to the bathroom with me."
Bring my teddy bear. Now you're in the park. That's what's up. It definitely gets cold out there. That first night out Larry's cabin, that first, man, I didn't think we were gonna make it.
We bought everything but what we needed.
No firewood, no heat whatsoever. I didn't think it was gonna get that cold, and it was cold. I thought we'd make it through one night. That one night could have killed us. I swear. If I didn't take her with me, I probably froze to death. I was up underneath of her. She woke me up like 3:30, going off 4, just to tell me this shit was a bad idea. It was nuts. And then she woke me up a half hour later to make me go outside so she can go to the bathroom. It's like this chick's trying to beat the death of me. That baby is so cute and he's getting big. Custom knives forging. It didn't want to participate. You're right, Bigfoot Mama, and it won't be. I didn't say it's gonna be that chick. I didn't say it was gonna be that one. I think she's a bit of the past, anyways. You probably won't see her again. If you do, I'm gonna leave that one go. You don't put no money into your vehicles. That's why they break down. Okay, Gene. Is this break me down day? It's like Gene and the other dude. I forget his name. Talking. You gonna buy me a Jeep, Gene? You gonna come and get me a new ride, man? I need a new ride. That girl look like a crackhead. That's what's up, Marty. I appreciate that. Bigfoot, they busted my boss back. Like, damn, it kicking me while I'm already down. You about
we come on here Friday and just get a little perked up and like have a good rest of the weekend.
I'm gonna be at the bar just laying on that bitch talking shit to the bartender. Like, listen what my fans did, man. They call me a damn liar.
I'm gonna hear this the rest of the night, guys.
Talking shit. Everybody. But that's what's up, man.
At least you keep us on our toes, man. We appreciate it.
Nah, it's not spooning with Jeff and Fred. What the fuck? That's not going down. You didn't hear the words coming out of my mouth. That's not gonna happen. Jeff knows that you can't get back into the caves again. Hey, no one said we can't get back into them caves. You must not be a subscriber. I was in Oregon first day of hunting season. Hear some angry Bigfoot sounds. That's what's up, Les.
I thought about that too, Dwayne. But remember I said about camping at the maze?
Camping at the maze?
There's one problem with that.
I ain't camping at that maze.
There's a lot of ways in for them and only one way out for us.
We'll be dead.
Think about they come up on that cliffside and jump down in on us. We ain't getting out of that hole.
I've been up there this
There's no way
week.
to climb out of it.
I feel like that they're done with that maze.
Right? It's empty.
They're done with it. It's not going on.
We might have been there too many times too. That's why
I
we.
think
That's
we
why.
just chased them off.
That's why we wasn't trying to go there. When we initially found something, we was like trying to leave it alone. So maybe they'd go back.
You know where I want to check out there? Remember, we ain't been there in years. All the way deep down below the
the
building.
whole we used to camp down by the water.
Down deep down
By the water. So
in. Yeah.
that was a spot down there.
We ain't been down there in years.
Yeah, you know why? 'Cause that's where the dog was. We come out of that spot. That's when we got chased by that dog. That's why we came back.
We have to go in through the other way.
The other way and come back out the other way. So that's what we did. We started on one side, we walked through the mountain, come out on that other side, and come out in that field. That's where that dog was.
That's what we're talking about there for a moment. The weekend plans. We're going to check out a couple of new spots. A spot that we ain't been to in a couple of years.
You know, I was thinking too, very top, where the caves used to work the very top, where the one we couldn't find. Like took us like 3 weeks to find the fucking thing. It was a cave that went back in around the corner.
Wonder where it zapped you. You right, the white one right in front of you, blinking at you and shit.
I think, yeah.
And you put the camera over here. It's filming something that you already filmed.
And you know what we ain't seen in a while? Where's that rock that you found? Wasn't that here in these woods? That rock that you found that was like perched in the air? That's when we took Eric.
That's up at the cave.
Was that up at the cave? That giant rock that was perched in the sky? Looked like it was like a booby trap or whatever.
What's that, Bigfoot Trey? What you trying to say? It's your time, man. Speak. Got it out.
There's a couple places that
That's what it is, Geneva. It's all good. What about Sheila's place? You know, I was going over some of that footage. You're gonna call me out on it. I don't know why I'm telling you about it, but now that I got this, oh shit, wrong mouse. Now that I got this up, do you remember the name of that video where we went to check that spot out? I went all the way up that creek bed, and the voices, that girl was telling me, "Hurry, Jonas is coming. Hurry up, get in here." Loud. And when we paused it, you can see like that little girl's in the waterfall. I'm about to go back up. I need to do reaction videos on some of my old footage.
Right,
just because there's a lot of good footage that you guys didn't even
see because it's blended in with all the other videos.
Mm-hmm.
We could do that. Go through and like pick out certain parts of different videos. We film them.
What scares Jeff more, spiders or being a father? He's actually doing a good job with him. He spends a lot of time with Paxton. He loves that boy. His whole life is like changed since it's like something clicked in him when that baby was born. All he wants to do is work. He works 5 days a week. He got Saturday and Sunday off. He spends at home with his family and remodeling his house. He's done pretty good. Do you do any work in the field? Is that the dude's name, Square Hammer?
Mm-hmm.
We were just, I ain't going down that rabbit hole. But anyways, guys, it's going on after 8, and we got plans. I'm going to get out of here and unwind for a little bit. I might take a couple pictures up and post for you. In stages. This is me sober. This is me halfway twisted. This is me getting carried back home. And hopefully, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna knock on some wood. If they let me go home with some ugly chick, I swear I'm fighting every one of them in the morning. Or maybe the next morning after I get over my hangover. But once I get straightened out, I better not be waking up with no ugly chicks. Thanks, Lee. I appreciate it. And thanks for the Friday night burn at Into the Woods with Jeff. Definitely stay tuned for this next crazy ass adventure. Guys, I'm gonna start this next series coming out. I'm gonna start it Monday the 30th. And it's gonna roll out these September, October every day until the 1st of November. And maybe I can try to keep it going, but I might miss a day here and there after then. But I'm gonna be out there.
Glenn's custom us around called a liar. I stay alive and more than a rogue.
Right, Glenn? It's all good there. I'm still confused and don't really understand what he's saying. And I'm not gonna waste my time and go back there and look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's cool.
Hit him with her leg.
Hit him with her leg. That was the last one I woke up with. She had a leg leaning on the dresser, a wig on the other corner. I might not even go out tonight.
We got a special surprise for you. We let her out again.
Shit. I might not even be going nowhere tonight, guys. But definitely stay tuned for this next crazy ass adventure. We're gonna get out of here. Bigfoot world. Thanks for the burns. I appreciate that shit.
Marty says no teeth more fun.